So there you go, guys, on YouTube. Here's a video of a fairly new client of mine. This is Alan, only second lesson in, and we've made some incredible changes. Alan is a compulsive slicer. You know, he slices everything, slices the driver, we'll say a softer slice with the irons, more controlled kind of power fade really. And we've managed to fix that today, and we've managed to get it into a position where he can actually draw the golf ball. Not that the draw is a particularly better golf shot, but the characteristics of hitting the draw are more reliable and will get him hitting more fairways and more greens, because he can control that curvature rather than letting everything leak off to the right. So we've got on screen at the moment before and after. I'm going to show you before first. Like I said, did a little bit of work with Alan last week on his grip and his forearm extension and release through the golf ball, which I'll show you from the front view in a moment. But what we found is that Alan actually got into the top of the backswing relatively nice. I really like the top of the backswing position. Comes straight through his hands. Club face is nice. It's a little bit closed, but it's not the end of the world. But from here, his club, like a lot of golfers who slice the golf ball, started to come over the top, started to throw the club out in front of him. And what you'll see here is that the shaft angle, as it starts to come down, is very upright and steep. So you can see that the green line there on the left screen is representing his shaft angle, and it's right in the middle of his chest. That's really high. That would encourage very much an outside to in path, and would create a curvature that would move from some degree to the right. Okay, he's semi-learnt to control it, but it's still not perfect. The why we've got that little kind of clock wheel around the golf ball is just to highlight that the golf club was almost entering the golf ball from this digit here. Now you can read that as whatever you wish. We called it 2 o'clock today, pretending this one at the bottom is 3. So we're hitting it from 2 o'clock and almost swinging it out to 8. That's what we were doing as we came in to hit the shot, and that's where that curvature was coming about. Right, so how we amended it. So what we first discovered is that the club face and the path were very separate. So the club face was going in one direction and the path was going in the other. Like many kind of slices of golf ball, there's that difference between the two. And what we got Alan to do first was allow his arms to extend and cross over, and it's his forearms. We never talk about wrists or hands, we always talk about forearms extending and crossing. That way his club face married up to his path, so he was hitting the golf ball straight left. Perfect. From that point, I've just put a alignment rod down here on the side of the mat in more of what we called a 4 o'clock position. So entering the golf ball, that's what we wanted to enter the golf ball from this kind of 4 o'clock position and out all the way to 10. Watch this. This is an awesome improvement. So, just like I say, just to recap, we were currently at this stage hitting the golf ball straight left. So what I said to Alan was, from the top of the golf swing, I want you to enter the golf ball from 4 o'clock. Don't do anything different with the club face apart from extend and let your forearms cross. And just look at this, look at that downswing. I mean, it's just amazing. And we hit some gorgeous golf shots. We started to hit golf shots that started to the right in the air and then moved back towards the left in a really controlled fashion. And that way his golf club was coming in from behind him, more from the inside, more from 4 o'clock entrance into the golf ball, out more towards 10. Not quite, but that was just the feeling in his head. And because his forearms were extending and crossing, his club face was just a little bit open to his target but close to his path. So that's how he created these lovely little draws. Guys, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you've learnt a little bit from it, you know, a different angle on how to hit the golf ball with more of a draw, please do feel free to like the video, comment down below. Alan's an avid YouTuber, so he'll be on here, I'm sure, commenting and trying to answer any feedback you guys have got of how he achieved that, because that's an incredible improvement. I love that on that left hand side. Guys, if you've enjoyed it as well, do subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Thanks for watching.